Hello everyone, Miss Angela here. Today is Wednesday, which means it is STEM Day. So we're moving from homeschool science and homeschool history to STEM, which we'll be doing throughout the summer. What is STEM? STEM stands for, it's an acronym, and it stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. We're going to be tapping into those this summer with some of the activities that we will be doing. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Some of the activities you'll be given, you will do on your own. It will be a challenge that you will do. You might be building something, figuring out a problem. Today we're going to go through our STEM activity together. So we're going to be building something together. And we'll always have a small, fun, easy to do science experiment that you will be able to do at home as well. So I will be putting out on Facebook there'll be lists of different things you'll need to be able to do the activity at home there. And like I said, watch on Wednesdays and you'll get the directions on what to do, what problem to figure out, or what we'll be building together. Okay, so let's start out with this particular activity that we're going to be doing, and it is this. What is this? Well, let's find out. Let's build it together first and we'll see. Okay, so what you're going to need for today's activity is a sheet of paper, which I've already cut on this one, so that's why it's not as long. Okay, we're going to need straws. Okay, we're going to need scissors because we're going to be cutting, and we're going to be cutting the paper and the straws. And tape. Now this is the tape that I have for today. You can also use Scotch tape. You do not have to have this tape. Scotch tape works just as well. This is just what I'm using today. Okay, so what we want to do first is take our sheet of paper. And what I did to make sure that I would have two sides, or two pieces of paper that were the same width here, okay, was that I folded it in half, okay, then I cut it like so. And like I said, to make sure that they were the same, that direction, I cut it this way. Okay. Cut it in half, so they are the same, and then I fold one in half. All right, and I cut it. Okay, so now I have these two. Okay, so one half, one full. All right, so I need 4 straws. Okay, so I took these straws. I took 4 straws. I've already done it, so I'm not going to do these ones, but what I did was that I cut off here where my straws are bendy, so I cut off here. So I did 4 of these like that. Okay, so I cut them down that way. So you need 4 of those. And like I said, you need tape. Okay, so the first thing I need to do to make this, what do you think that could be? We're going to find out together. All right, so we tape, make a donut shape circle here out of our 2 pieces of tape. So here's one, and then the other. Okay, so we're taping these down. All right, so now I have 2 circles. Okay, next thing I want to do is start taping my straws to the 2 pieces of paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape one side here, okay? Then I want to go to the other side, the same place. So you want to match them up, okay? And then I want to tape them to my small donut circle here. Okay, so I'm going to put one here. Make sure I get it right. There we go. Okay, and then the other side. It may take a little to get them both just right. See, this one was the trickiest for me anyway. Make sure that they are right across from each other there. Okay. All right. So let's do our other straws. And you want to line them up across from each other as well. Okay. And then tape to your small donut. That small circular piece of paper that is at the top. Okay. So, do you have any guess? Do you have a guess as to what we're doing here, what we're trying to get these to do after we tape up this last piece? Okay. So what do you think these do? These fly, okay? So they are built in a way that they can be aerodynamic enough to be able to fly through the air. Is that amazing? I was surprised that it worked. Okay, so let's fly them, okay? So let's see, why don't I do it where you can see it? Are you ready? There it goes. See, those, they fly. Let me grab them, we'll do it again. They can go really far. Let's see. Let's do it that way then. You ready? We're gonna go this way this time. Wow, went really, really far. Let's do this one here. See, they flew. Now the fans might have affected them just a little bit, but they fly, which is really, really cool. All right, like I said, some basic stuff that you would have at home to be able to build those. You wouldn't think that putting straws onto paper would cause something that would fly, but it does. So it's pretty cool, pretty easy. All right, so our easy science experiment here. So I have just a plastic sandwich bag. I filled it with 2/3 water, okay? See that? And it is made from plastic, okay? So what if I were to take this skewer and put it on the bag? Do you think that it would burst? You would think that it would, okay? Let's see. So what you need for this one is a sandwich bag or a bigger bag, just a bag you can seal at the top. Put some water in it, 2/3 full, okay? And then a skewer or a sharp pencil, something that has a sharp tip, okay? All right, so let's see what happens when I pierce this bag, okay? There it goes. Went right through, didn't burst, okay? Let's try it again. It goes right through, and it does not burst. Why does it allow that to happen? Okay, so it's dripping here because it got water when it went through it. So this bag is made from polymers, okay, which are chains of molecules, okay? And so when they are pierced like that, they want to join back together. When they're forced apart because of the holes, they want to join back together, so they find their way to do it through that chain of molecules, and instead of bursting, okay, it allows that to happen, allows it to go through. So just a very quick visual to show how neat that is, and like you said, it's still not bursting, okay? And it has just very little bit of dripping, but I really think it's because I took it through and it's dripping from that. But it really tries very hard to stay together, those molecules, okay? Just a fun, easy way to show how molecules sometimes work together. All right, so be looking for supply lists on our Facebook page that tells you the things you need to gather together to be able to do the activities. And like I was saying before, some we'll do together, some I will challenge you to do, and that you try to do them together, do them at home. And then I would love to see videos or pictures of what you guys are doing once you do the STEM activities, to see how you met that challenge, because there will be challenges that I'll give you for you to be able to figure out. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're flying your paper and straw airplanes. Take pictures of those activities and send them on so we can see how you're doing. Thank you for joining me. Take care.